revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Now Denver's starting five. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the five. Now here's Murray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Conley goes in. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Gets the three ball to go.
And you let Bogdanovic just catch and shoot like that, he'll make more than he misses of those.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Takes a three. And he can't get that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Murray. Porter, the pass to Barton. Clock at 6. Offline with a three. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Tries the 9-footer. Jokic, good.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. To the middle. Tipped.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Gordon against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Poke loose. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic against Gobert. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Left side Mitchell. Fires for three. Drops in the three. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Here's Conley. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Porter with the steal. Barton, the pass to Murray. Three-pointer off the mark. Utah's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
Nuggets foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz. They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Barton. Back to Murray, and here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon on the take, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Gobert with a screen on Barton. O'Neal, and it's Denver with a rebound. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Porter. Back to O'Neal. Here's Conley. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Knocked loose and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Jazz out in front. They lead by 13. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley finds Gobert, and he makes it. Gobert's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Mitchell against Barton. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Jokic. It's blocked by Gobert. On the break. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Gobert no good. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now Murray. Out to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Harden against Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Conley. That one off the back iron and out. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Murray passes to Barton. On the wing, Barton. 3-pointer. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Murray. To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. To stop the drought. 5 on the clock. And another miss by Denver. Utah's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And ahead. Oh, Jokic with a block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
1:49 left to play in the second quarter. Conley goes in. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Porter. To the inside. Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Shot clock at 5. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. The shot by Conley. No good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Porter, the pass to Barton. Jokic with a screen on Bogdanovic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A line change here for Utah.
In for the Nuggets.
Morris, left side. Clock at 6. Outside for Green. Here's Rivers. Gay with the defensive effort. Utah leading. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Pass to Rivers. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Jazz. They're up by 11. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will...
14.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Nuggets. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Jeff Green. And it's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Clarkson. Now Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Dozier. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he hits both. And Utah has possession. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Tries the 9-footer. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail. Here's Dozier. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Honey, guarded by Morris. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Morris. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Ingles. Going inside. Missed inside. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Rivers. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Whiteside with a block.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Utah's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Whiteside with a screen on Morris. Inside, here's Gay. It's stolen by Green. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Najee. Hits the trifecta. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead. The Jazz shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Here's Najee. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Just 5 on the clock. A clear look for Green. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Utah, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
So comfortable finishing on the move. It's very rare to see Gay off balance on his drive.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter here. Murray passes to Barton. Outside Murray. Rebounded by Gay.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Porter against Ingles. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And another miss by Denver. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Gay up top, defended by Murray. Pass to Oni, just 3 to shoot. Ingles from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gordon outside. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Jazz on D. Outside Murray. To the paint. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Outside Conley. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Outside Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Barton. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Tipped and Stolen by Jokic. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Utah with the ball. 8-point game.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Driving to the basket. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Counted from distance.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Murray. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Gobert inside. Covered by Jokic. 6 to shoot. Back to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer O'Neal. And it's Denver with a rebound. On the wing, Barton. Murray from outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gobert. Gordon with a steal. Murray against Bogdanovich. Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now just a 5-point Utah lead. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Murray against Conley. Into the lane. Back to O'Neal. Picked by Gobert. With the 10-footer. The Jazz with another miss.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Martin against Mitchell. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark County.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And stolen by Ayton.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Jazz passing it around. Out to the wing. O'Neal inside. Defended by Bridges. O'Neal misses. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Bridges outside. And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Conley feeling it out. Bridges with the steal. Booker against Mitchell. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. To the right side. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Crowder nails it in.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges attacking. Pass to Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Pass to Bridges. Over O'Neal. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it's Conley penetrating. He feeds it to Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. The pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Conley with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Conley for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
On the wing, Bridges. In the corner, Crowder with it. Fires the 3. That shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Bridges against O'Neal. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
The Suns leading. Al Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Field goal.
O'Neal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Paul. Second shot opportunity, and Ayton with the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Conley with it, now guarded by Ayton. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bridges finds Booker. Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Pass to Mitchell. Conley against Booker. From deep three-point range, and slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Paul against Conley. Inside, Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Ball against Conley. Stolen by Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
The drive by Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Paul outside. 1:30 left here in the second, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. 4 on the clock. And Booker kicks to Ayton. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Here's Clarkson. And the pass to Ingles. Launches it. Payne grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes it to McGee. And he slams it down right on top of this time Whiteside.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Jordan Clarkson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Shamet the pass to Nader. Buries the long-range jumper. Nader's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Clarkson taking his time here. Kicks it out to Gay. A three-pointer off the mark. Johnson outside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
20.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne, and it's Nader into the 3 spot. Here's Honey. Payne covering. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Gay outside. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
Shamet the pass to Johnson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Oni. Gay trying to break free. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Gay.
Got to be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Off with the layup. Jazz leading by 6. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
The pass to Payne. To halt the run. And he sinks the layup. Payne's got his first basket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Clarkson goes in. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Offensive rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Whiteside inside. He's covered by Shamet. Good. Whiteside's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. And he drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Oni passes to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Pocket 6. Shamet with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Fires from 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Nader. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. To the paint, and Utah turns it over again. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Phoenix.
To the floor for the Jazz.
Suns trail by 5. Bridges outside. And the Suns miss again.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Mitchell up top, defended by Crowder. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. O'Neal against Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. O'Neal from long range.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and 1.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Crowder with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. And the wide open shot from Paul. No good with the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mitchell wide open. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Paul looking around. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell passes to Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Pass to Bridges. Crowder, a screen on O'Neal. To stop the run. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bridges shot, good.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Outside Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Bridges for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
And he's good on the first of 3.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
Utah leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Conley. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game. Booker looking around. The dish to Ayton. Back to Booker. No one near him. That one drops for him.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
All against Conley. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 9. Booker the pass to Bridges. Off target from 3-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Conley. Count that one. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Utah.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Donovan Mitchell.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Pass to Gobert. Over to the wing. O'Neal from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 12. Now here's Paul. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Outside Murray. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
Now here's Jokic. Outside Porter. Shoots over Bridges. That's tipped. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away. Think about Jokic. Maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
Paul shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra-competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Inside, here's Booker. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Porter, puts the move on. Here's Barton, and he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul to halt the run. Barton pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Jokic. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Paul against Murray. And Paul gets it to go.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Barton. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ayton, the screen on Murray. Here's a 3 from Paul. Paul with another miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Outside Booker. To the paint. Launches a three. Gordon pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Barton attacking. And he goes in for the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Crowder lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Now Barton. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. And here's Barton. This one for three. The shot misses. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Ayton with it. Now Porter defending. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Outside Murray. Takes it inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Ball against Murray. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Here's the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Screen by Gordon. And here's Barton outside. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Over Gordon. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey. Force him off the spot.
Porter finds Jokic. Murray passes to Gordon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night. Murray against Paul. Pass to Bridges. The three. And the Suns get another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Jokic passes to Barton. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Barton's got 9. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Murray against Paul. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. 10 feet away. And it's Phoenix with another.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Murray against Paul. Now here's Barton, guarded closely. Outside Murray. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Bridges. He can't hit that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And it's Murray off the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Screen by Gordon. Murray up top, defended by Payne. Barton outside. Drives to the hoop. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, the defense opens up just for a quick second, and that's where Barton takes advantage. He jets into that gap and right towards the hoop.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the half. Shamet, no good. Denver has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. From downtown, that's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Left side Payne. Here's Johnson. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And so it's Denver finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And this, thanks, Allie. After. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you gotta like what Will Barton has given them in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Johnson, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Nader in at the 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Green, the pass to Morris. Back to Green. Morris finds Green. And he converts the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Payne drives. Now here's McGee. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. Denver grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And he can't hit the second. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Already at such a young age, Landry Shamet considered one of those critical role pieces for a very good team. Sky's still the limit for where he can get to.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Payne drives. The shot won't fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Najee. Soft touch off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Payne. Over to the left wing. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns miss again. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right wing. Outside, Green. To the middle. Here's Morris. Back to Green. Pass to Najee. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Johnson. Now Payne, guarded by Morris. Down low. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Morris outside. Who poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Payne. With the crossover. And the layup is good. Payne's got his first points of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Payne against Morris. Pass to Najee. From the arc. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. And here's Murray. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Barton finds Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon outside from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
He's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3 ball.
Crowder with a screen. Paul passes to Crowder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Crowder's gotten his second bucket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Porter a screen. Murray for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Murray's got 8 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Paul passes to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And it's Murray off the drive. The kick out to Barton. And another 3 for Denver.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Ball against Murray. Ball passes to Booker. Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Denver has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Murray against Paul. Murray drives in. Pass to Gordon. Crowder with a steal. 3-on-3. From deep. Knocked loose. Here's Ayton. Defended by Murray. Ayton passes to Booker. Three-pointer, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Murray. Jokic with it. Is covered by Ayton. Now here's Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. And it's Jokic missing. On the wing, Crowder. Defended by Gordon. Harden against Booker. Outside Murray. And here's Porter outside. And again, Denver no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Booker attacking. Porter pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Jokic passes to Barton. Back to Jokic, to the right side. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Into the lane. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Bridges with it. Now Porter defending. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ayton against Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And they double up Jokic. Outside Murray. Going inside. Out to Gordon. To end the drought. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul against Gordon. Paul passes to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes.
Back to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
Will Barton picks one up.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job of staying patient. Great pump fake there.
And he makes both free throws.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Outside Murray. Barton finds Murray. Back to Barton. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Paul. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Defended by Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Barton outside. Outside Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So it's Phoenix now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Porter against Bridges. Pass to Booker. To the wing on the left. Paul for 3. Denver grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. To the left wing. Back to Crowder. Ayton, a screen on Gordon. And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's Ayton. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. From deep, Barton. That one no good. It's Booker on the wing. Off the mark.
Nice job on the contest from Barton there. Closing the open look at the hoop quickly with that long read.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So
score in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 2. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Outside Conley. Into the lane. Barton with the rebound. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Gordon. We're about 1 minute into the first. Can't hit that one. And here are the Jazz now.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Now Conley. Mitchell is double. Passes it to O'Neal. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Gordon. O'Neal with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barton outside. Murray scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop, and it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Pass to Gobert, outside Conley. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Conley against Murray. Now here's Conley. He's tightly guarded. Can't cash in from close range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Barton outside to the inside. Gordon the pass to Barton. Murray outside over O'Neal. Murray no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And it's good, 2 points.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Murray outside. Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Misses off the left iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Conley into the lane. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. Here's Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Jazz ball.
Here's Conley. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Jokic throws it down.
The long arms of Gordon lead to that basket. Aaron does a nice job just staying active on the defensive end.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 4. And we'll get going after this.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Barton from outside. Rebound, Utah. Here's Mitchell, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Barton passes to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Barton. Back to Gordon. Clock is at 3. Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Driving the lane. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Murray against Conley. To the left wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. That shot off. The Nuggets trail by 4. Barton kicks to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's Murray penetrating.
And Jokic with that incredible vision quickly spots the open man.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Driving in. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Shoots from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. Conley's got 5.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley gets the bucket.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. Porter a screen on Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Murray. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Morris with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Dozier. Morris outside.
Nuggets foul.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Utah. Nie Owen. Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's Rivers on the wing. It's tipped. And now Utah, fast break for the finish on the jam by Whiteside.
I like the effort by Hassan Whiteside. Running it out, helping his team.
Back to Morris. Astenaji to the left side wing. The dish to Morris to the left wing. Whiteside up top, covered by Morris. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good from outside. Morris against Gay. Dozier passes to Rivers. To stop the drought. Dozier can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn
the Jazz.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Jazz, Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni into the point. It's stolen by Morris.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
At the line for Denver.
And Morris drops them both. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Oni. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. On the jam by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Morris into the lane. Clock at 6. Pass to Dozier. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Back to Ingles, a free ball. Denver grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A three from Morris. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson for 3. The Nuggets trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Oni. Gay left side. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Oni's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Denver passing it around. Najee passes to Rivers, looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Jazz leading by 15, and it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving, the need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now the pass to Najee.
2 minutes remaining.
He dishes it to Morris. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Morris. Count the basket. Here's Oni. He's got 13. Passes it to Clarkson. Here's Oni. He kicks to Whiteside. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Here's Oni. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Morris kicks to Rivers. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Austin Rivers, the 10th overall pick in the 2012 draft, has turned into a nice combo guard, having the ability to play the 1 and the 2.
Jazz leading by 17. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Murray outside. It's good from long range. Murray's got 7.
Gotta do better against Murray if you're even from way downtown. He's incredibly accurate.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 14-point. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jazz leading by 14. Conley with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here is Murray from deep. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell outside and stolen by Murray. Porter passes to Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Conley's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 14. Outside, Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They just playing well within the offense. Porter's not forcing his own shot and shows solid court vision and passing ability.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Jazz leading by 12. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Jokic is running. From the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Mitchell looking it over. Hits it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 15.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Barton kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Conley for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Back to Barton. Shoots from the right block, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Utah leading by 14. Conley up top. He's covered by Murray. Crosses over, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Conley.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Gobert. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shoots a fader, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Jazz lead by 17. Barton outside. The 3 connects from three-point range.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Outside Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
Utah Jazz have a...
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Pass to Paul. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. Now Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And Booker with the jam.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Paul against Conley. And there's the drive. Good on the shot. Conley's got 5 now. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's Booker. The Jazz making their last shot. Cuts off the pass. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Back to Gobert. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. Here's O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Conley with the ball. 5 points in the game. Clock is at 3. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that one's good. Mitchell.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress, the shot clock, no problem.
Pass to Booker. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Ayton with it. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Now here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Paul against Conley. Pass to Bridges. Now Aiden. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now Gobert. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Utah. They lead.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Crowder. Ball against Conley. Back to Crowder. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Bojan Bogdanović picks one up.
Make no mistake, Jay Crowder has a craftiness that allows him to pick up fouls on his way to the cup.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. He's got 5. And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Knocked away. Crowder with it. Now Bogdanović defending. Booker, the pass to Paul. Lets it go. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Pass to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Stolen by Ayton. Out to the right wing. Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Oh, deflected. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Bogdanović.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shoots over Bridges. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Only 3 seconds. Suns ball.
1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Up and over Conley. And the Suns miss again. Utah leading. 3-on-3. The 3 from Mitchell. Crowder against Bogdanović. Here's O'Neal looking for his first basket, still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Mitchell's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Here's Crowder, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Gay outside, stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Whiteside with a screen on Booker. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. Gay right side. Here's Oni. Off target with the 3. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Paul. To the right side. He got it off in time. And that's not going to go.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size.
And so a close game as we... Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great. Well, this is a crafty veteran. Joe Ingles, superb at selling that shot fake and getting guys off their feet.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And Ingles drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Johnson. Right side Payne. Back to Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Left side Johnson. Hands it from the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ingles with it. There's the screen by Whiteside. Here's Oni. And here's Whiteside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good.
Right side. 2 shots.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. The Suns trailing. Pass to Johnson. Now McGee. There's the block. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Just 5 on the clock. Now Payne. Back to Shannon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Utah's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Gay with the ball. Here's Ingles. And Gay the bucket on the assist by Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 10.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allen. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Johnson. Back to Shamet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls. And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Nader. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Clarkson passes to Gay. Outside, Ingles. On the take. The shot off that time. Nice D from Bridges.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Paul against Ingles. Crowder outside. From deep. Buries it from 3. Crowder's got 7 points.
You simply can't give this guy open looks. Jay Crowder is one of the best 3-and-D players in the league.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And he drives in. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges on the attack. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Crowder outside. Ayton with a screen. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Now Ingles. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they...
Your Jazz Dancers.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. It's Booker on the wing. Now here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Gobert against Bridges. Ayton with a screen. The 3-ball. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley against Paul. Bridges on the double. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Crowder. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Conley against Paul. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. With the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here's Crowder. Off target at the rim. Utah leading. Conley finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. No good there. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Bridges. For 3. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. And Booker with the jam.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Conley, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Paul. And he lays it up and in. Now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. And here's Paul. Now Booker. Here's the lob. Rejected by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Crowder finds Paul. It's tipped.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Outside for Booker. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you would love to see them finish this game the right way.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
And Paul gets it to go.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
And so it's Utah with the W.
D.A.
Kevin,
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Porter. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Murray kicks to Barton from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Crowder goes in, and it's blocked by Gordon. Murray right side. Over Paul. No good off the back of the rim. Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Back to Bridges. Crowder, a screen on Porter. To the paint. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. Crowder's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Barton. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Kicks it to Crowder. Pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tries from 10 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets, trailing by 4. Murray with it. Bridges covering. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Now Murray. Over Bridges. Murray, no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Booker. Here's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Barton. Jacks up a 3. Bridges with the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Ayton. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. Murray finds Gordon. Tries again. The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Barton. Ayton against Jokic. For 3, Murray. Good D by Booker. The Suns leading. Here's Ayton. Good defense by Jokic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Passes to Bridges, but Trey. Phoenix, no good that time either. Back to Jokic, and that does it for the first quarter. The Suns lead by 4. And we'll get...
All right, Lakers coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jokic. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Outside Crowder, the pass to Paul. For Jokic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Gordon with the screen from Murray. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
With the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He kicks to Barton. Pass to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Barton passes to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Barton. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. Murray against Paul. Bridges outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Ayton a screen on Porter. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Gordon with a screen on Booker. Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer,
can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he was a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
His shots it's not there right now with his team leading perhaps. Let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Nuggets with some changes. 52 seconds left in the first half. Nader the pass to Johnson. Takes it inside, and then Johnson with the dunk.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Morris into the lane. Rivers gets a wide-open look. Misses the three. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep in the second. Shamet on the wing. Here's McGee. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
4 on the shot clock. He goes up again, kicks it to Payne. On the wing, Johnson. Over Morris. Johnson's shot is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's time.
18.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3 spot. Here's Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nader kicks to McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Payne looking around. Here's Johnson. Great D that time from Green.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The Nuggets trail. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Passes it to Najee. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shamet with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Payne. It's deflected, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Morris right side. Rivers passes to Dozier. Driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Payne. Scores off the crossover. Payne's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the drive. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Payne. Right wing. And McGee kicks to Payne. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Rivers with it. Out to Morris. Back to Rivers. There's the triple. He can't get that one. The Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Back to McGee. No good. Shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of his zone. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. He's lost sense of time and the situation.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Murray against McGee. The kick out to Porter. A crossover. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
There's the pass to Shamet. McGee a screen. Shamet with it. Now defended by Jokic. And it's McGee with the jam.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
And the 3 ball is good. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Payne in the corner. Shamet with it. Up to Payne. Going inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Barton outside. Again, the Nuggets score. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Payne passes to Shamet. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8 points.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
They get the rebound. Murray. Unable to get that one. He got it up. And that one is off. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Jamal Murray.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Paul for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. The lead is 2. For 3, Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Down low. Crowder kicks to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 54-second violation. Denver leading by 5. Jokic with the screen on Paul. It's Jokic top of the key. Gordon the pass to Murray. And stolen by Ayton. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Barton. Murray outside. Driving in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Booker outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Kicks it out to Gordon. For the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ball against Murray. Here's Bridges, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Now the feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Murray against Crowder. Outside Gordon. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. And Murray. Here we go. Back to Gordon. Tries from 16. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
The kick out to Crowder. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rejected by Crowder. They retain possession. Porter inside. He's guarded by Booker. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Porter against Paul. Over Gordon. That one off the back iron and out. So we see Denver get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well.